Hi everyone, I hope you're all staying comfortable. In this video I'm going to talk about precession of equinoxes. But let's start from the basis, what precession actually means. Precession is the movement of a spinning object around another axis. This phenomenon can be observed in neutrons and protons, when a magnetic field is applied across them and they act like tiny magnets, or in the motion of the planets, and mostly common in the gyroscopes. This is the common gyroscope we know. These two are the gyroscopes with which children are playing. And it's very fascinating that children don't even realize, while observing precession in their own gyroscopes, they themselves participate in precession of Earth. This is my own type of gyroscope, which is actually a special type of gyroscopes called aerodream. I'm sure most of you have seen it in fairs. It's very good to train your equilibrioception, in other words, balance. So let's see how precession works in this type of gyroscopes. So what we have seen, the central bit is rotating around the horizontal axis, and the middle bit, which is this one, is rotating around the vertical axis. Now we're going to talk about Earth's precession. So this is the axis of Earth's rotation, this is the Sun, and this is the elliptical orbit on which Earth rotates around the Sun. So the most common mistake people make when talking about Earth's precession is they think that it rotates straight to the vertical, like this. This is not true. Earth is actually tilted 23.5 degrees from the vertical. So, this is the axis of Earth's rotation, which traces out a cone with half angle of 23.5 degrees in a period of 25.920 years. This effect is often referred to as precession of equinoxes. The technical details behind this precession are beyond the physics covered in Introduction to Astronomy, but the main point is that Earth is not a symmetric sphere, as wrongly shown here, but an oblate spheroid, a sphere flattened along the axis from pole to pole with an equatorial bulge, and it's the gravitational forces of Sun and Moon on this equatorial bulge which cause the axial precession. And what's the point of this whole? So there is actually a very good reason for this, to know this information. This is because the Earth is inclined, the north hemisphere on the Earth will experience summer during this period, since it's closer to the Sun, and the southern winter. So in a half a year, the seasons will change. Winter in the northern hemisphere and the summer in the southern hemisphere. Let's imagine that in the 13,000 years, when the half of the cycle of the Earth's precession will expire, which will change like this, now the inclination of Earth will be like this. And when we had winter in northern hemisphere, will be summer. So if you're planning to be immortal, bear in mind that